You will not believe this plot twist. My dad pays my mom's mortgage, my grandma's rent, and my car note, and half of my niece's rent every month. I am not trying to hear nothing a man has to say about 50-50. Sorry. Okay, but 23 days ago, somebody unearthed this message right here. This is the same person who wrote, "My mom so crazy, I don't even know how she's still married. She breaks stuff, throws stuff, punch stuff. The other day she pushed my dad so hard, he made a hole in the wall. I'ma delete this, but my dad need a rescue."
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
That kind of reminds me of this video that went viral a few years ago.
I've been married to my wife for 18 years, going on 19 years. My wife has never paid a mortgage payment. She's never paid a gas bill, electric bill. She's never paid a cable bill. She's never had to pay insurance for her cars. I paid for all that. But that's what a man does for his family. I'm not on no pedestal behind it, but that's what a man does. A man takes care of his family. My wife shouldn't have to worry about a goddamn mortgage payment. She doesn't have to worry about the lights being on, gas being on, food in the motherfucking refrigerator. She don't pay for food. She don't pay for none of that. That's my motherfucking job. Understand me? You don't have to be on a pedestal to do that shit. That's what a man do, and a man don't brag about this shit. I'm not bragging at all, but that's what a fucking man.
Fast forward a couple years later, this guy was on a Yama Fix My Life. You may ask the question, well, why was he on a Yama Fix My Life? He had it all together. He had it all figured out, right? He just gave all the other men a cheat code. He paid all the bills. What could ever be wrong? Well, we found out that nobody in that house respected him. Not the wife, not the daughters, not even the son. He got choked out by his son. Like, it was bad. Like, it was really bad. Then there's this viral discussion of a rich man talking to a man that made $15 an hour, insisting that the guy who made $15 an hour wasn't getting proper respect from his woman, and that he was getting the absolute maximum respect because he was rich and paid for everything. I couldn't respect the mentality of the $15 an hour guy because he said some things that sounded like he was only about minimum effort. But the other guy sounded like he went to the Dame Dash school of giving life success advice. It was like, you got to be a boss. Okay, well, how do I be a boss? By bossing up. Okay, but how do I boss up? By being a boss. It's like, maybe I need to see the full unedited conversation, but either way, the common theme in both of those cases is if you're a man and you do ... then a woman will do ... But then there's this post right here. And of course, they'll say, well, he chose the wrong woman. He must have just picked her off of looks only. Well, we were told if you pay all the bills and do ... he will fall in line and submit and do ... Which means there should be no such thing as a man choosing the wrong woman if he is doing ... Which means, if that statement is true, that there should be no such thing as a man choosing the wrong woman if he's doing everything that a man is supposed to do. That's just the logical conclusion of your argument. So maybe you should consider revising your theories. Because if a guy has to be rich in order to get maximum respect from a woman without good looks, then we will then more sooner get a dog and die alone if that is the case. But nevertheless, we are told that if you just provide, she will respect you. If you are dealing with any level of disrespect from a woman, it's something wrong with you. Even if it's a random woman you don't know. If you're in a room with a woman, like let's just say Brittany Renner, and she does something crazy like, I don't know, let's just say throw a water bottle at you. It's because she detected some bitch in you, boy. So that's why she did it. Now, one part of that is true in the sense that she did it because she thought she could get away with it. That part is true. But the part that is completely false, and men need to passionately dismiss out of hand, the idea that she would behave better if you were a better man. This web post and so many other posts prove that that is just not correct. Instead of looking at women as if their behavior towards men is 100% reflective, it's best to look at them and their behavior towards men as if they're cats. A cat is going to torture anything in that house that is weaker than it. Thus, the reason that they won't just catch a mouse, kill it, and eat it for sustenance, much like the first time I ever saw a dog catch a squirrel or a bird, they ate it immediately. The cat will torture the squirrel, mouse, or bird for as long as it possibly can, but eventually they will kill it and eat it. We know you're bigger than the cat physically, but are you bigger than the cat mentally? Because if you're not, your fate is already sealed.